Good morning, everybody. This is Brandon Clayman from Conscious Commerce, and I also have our project manager, Jennifer Taylor, who is joining us today.
Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Awesome. So we're excited to be showing you a live demonstration of our website platform. And I'm going to give you a couple of slides just to let you know who we are. And then we'll dive right into the platform. We got lots to show you in this 30-minute webinar. And this is Brandon Clayman from Conscious Commerce. Let me just get my screen here and we'll get going. All right. So a little bit of our background real quick, just so you know we're the real deal. Brandon Clayman, and this is all of our information at Conscious Commerce Corporation. And any and all of our marketing solutions that we deploy and deliver are done through our brand called MAP, Market, Advertise, Promote. And we have a lot of different MAP acronyms, including me as being a marketing agency partner. And today you'll be looking at our marketing automation platform. So I've been in this space for 25 years, and you can see some of the accomplishments down below. We are the global #1 rated partner with Constant Contact. We're also a partner with Google and various other vendors. Here's the awesome team at Conscious Commerce. There's Jennifer in the top left corner, and she is actually our project manager at Conscious Commerce and also does a lot of managed services for our clients every month. We offer these types of services and solutions, and we're very focused, we're certified, award-winning, and we love what we do and who we work for. So yeah, if you have any kind of digital marketing need, please let us know, and we're happy to provide you with support and service. I also see John is on the line here as well. John is a new marketing agency partner at Conscious Commerce. I'll back up a bit. There's John on the bottom right corner. John, if you want to say hello.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Awesome. John's in Boston. Jennifer is just outside of Toronto, and I'm based in Calgary, Alberta. But we do support and serve both the United States and Canada marketplace. So what I wanted to show you is this is what our website platform can do. We can create awesomeness. So just showing you a couple of different examples here just on the front end of what we've recently created. These are new websites. We were able to get a chance to work with a company that's developing software for AI decision making. We have another cool, unique client who's developing an app for the dental industry. And then there's a spiritual organization, the Center for Spiritual Living in Edmonton. And then last but not least, we have Deanna Burgart, who's got her personal website, who she hasn't had a website in a long time. She was so happy to have that launched and ready. So our platform has a lot of cool features, and that includes some integrations. I wanted to mention one with Constant Contact, and we'll show you what that looks like. So you can connect your forms and landing pages to Constant Contact and develop and create some marketing automation from that. One thing I'll discuss with you right now, just to get these slides out of the way, is that we moved away from WordPress years ago. And anybody who's on WordPress, just inherently, it's a liability. And it's, I don't want to sit and bash another product because, you know, WordPress has its place. But WordPress is really better situated for an environment where you have a dedicated developer, a much more robust hosting platform, and that you're really willing, able, and capable to have patience to work within that environment. That's me being nice. I think that WordPress has caused more headaches than it's helped because the majority of websites that use it have very poor performance because the infrastructure, the hosting, and all of the background services are so slow that it becomes unsustainable. And the larger piece, the elephant in the room with WordPress, is the fact that it's open source software. Now, I've been in this space for 25 years. I've built 5,000 computers. I've launched hundreds and hundreds of websites, and several of them have been with WordPress. And then we stopped using it because they get hacked. these websites get hacked because it's open source technology, which means that pretty much anybody can look at the code of what WordPress is. And if you can see the code, then you can find vulnerabilities, and then you can take it down. The typical hack on a WordPress site is an injection attack, which is basically where a hacker will inject a file into your server that then causes the database to get corrupted, and then from there it takes the site down. So these are also showing you some price points as well around what are the ongoing recurring costs to manage a WordPress site properly. And if you're not paying these kinds of fees, it means that you're that much more vulnerable around the security issues that are inherent within WordPress. So I'm not going to bash it or talk about it anymore. I'm done with it. I've been published on why we don't use WordPress, and we're very proud for the decision we made to work with our platform, because we much prefer to talk to our clients about marketing, advertising, and promotions. When a client calls me, the cool thing about it is that we discuss marketing activities, marketing performance. We look at the analytics. We don't talk about plugin updates or anything to do with technical things. And to me, that's a humongous relief on just the whole context of marketing. So let's dive right into the demo. Here we go. Just give me a sec. All right. So hopefully the view is good. If anybody has any questions throughout the entire time, just go ahead and ask. Just ask by using specifically the questions box. There's a questions box, and sometimes I'll ask you some questions too. All right. So I'm going to go straight into the editing mode in just a second. So when clients log in, they log into into your dashboard. If you have multiple websites, you'll see them all appearing here. And you can edit the site. You can preview the site. This is what a website looks like under preview mode, where you have the 3 different versions. So you'll always have these 3 different versions of your website. You can edit each one. You can see that it's completely compatible with any different device, Windows, Android, Apple, and now BlackBerry works with Android. So it covers everything. The tablet mode is here. So these are previews. This is just a simple demo template that we've just put together just to show you for today's purpose. And then you have the desktop view. So that's what you can see here for all of the different types of formats, screen sizes really. And people always ask, well, does that mean I have 3 websites? No, you have 1 website on 1 domain name running off of our platform. It's just that you have the ability to customize every version even more. So on a tablet, you probably would want to have more video displaying. As well, on your mobile, you want to have more buttons for engagement, things like call us, find us, because typically you wouldn't want to click on the find us button if you're on desktop, because they can't use those directions to get to you immediately like you could on a mobile device. So here's this amazing editor that we have, and you've got a few options on the left, from design, pages, widgets, content, personalized blog. And and everything that I'm doing right now, I'm literally just moving my mouse over the different sections and are able to edit any specific area on. This is the home page. So I can go in and make some text edits to any specific part I want. The things that we tell clients to stay away from are the top sections. This is like the logo. Let me delete this one little area. Hold on. Actually, I'll leave that alone. The logo's here, and this is in the top header section and the navigation. So if you changed anything up here, it would change it across all the web pages that you had. If you had 100 pages, then it would change across. Same with on the bottom. This is the footer section. So if I changed anything in here and added some text, then you would see that it would be changed on every other page throughout the whole website. So for today, we're going to focus mainly on what's inside of a page, the body section. So I literally can go in and make a change to the text and say, welcome to our website, for example. And then these are all changes that are being made on the back end. And then when you're done with your changes, you can publish them, and then it goes live to the web to the World Wide Web. So editing, you have pages, and you can see that these are some pages that have been created. So if I click on the About page, it goes to the About Us page. And I can go in here and I can rename the page. One nice feature is I can just, for example, rename it to About Us, and it will rename the navigation automatically. So that's just an instant change that takes place. Inside of pages, you can also rearrange them by dragging and dropping them on the menu. So I can just move the About Us, for example, down here. Again, it changes it on the nav. So you're not having to fumble around your navigation. I know with WordPress, it takes quite a while to figure out how to make all of those changes. In fact, what we did was we looked at WordPress and compared it to our platform. You need about 20 to 30 plugins installed and updated and bought and paid for and configured and integrated into WordPress just to get what we already have outside of the box. So there's a very big difference there. That's why a lot of our clients love switching. So let's keep going through. I want to show you a few other cool features here. And then Jennifer's going to show you a couple things as well. A little bit more advanced stuff because Jennifer's definitely our power user and someone who has the most experience in our platform. So if I want to delete something, for example, I don't like this copy, I'll just delete it, just hit the X. But if I didn't want to do that, then I can undo my last change and bring it back. So there's an easy undo feature. I can move certain things. For example, I can move this row if I want. I can move it down. So I just moved an entire row of content. I can copy this row, or let's just do this. I'll copy this row here. So if I had a nice little block of content that I wanted to, reuse it, then I can go ahead and do that again. And I can, for example, paste it down here. Let me get into it. And I'll just hit paste, and it now duplicated that row that you can see up here. So it's quick and easy in terms of replicating content. Pictures, I just click on it once. I've got options to change this to a color, an image, or even a video. So if I wanted to incorporate a video, I can easily do that. I'll just quickly grab a video just to show you. All you do is just go to YouTube or any kind of video platform like Vimeo or anything like that. And I've got a video, and let's just grab the link. All you need to do is just get the link and paste it in, and it should just start. So there's the video. It's this is a background playing video. You can have a row be edited to have a video in the background. We've done that for some clients. The other cool thing you can do is you can animate all of the different rows. And by doing that, it adds life and engagement and dynamic elements to your content. So I can hit this button and go entrance animation, and let's just go fade in from the right. This one here, I'll fade in from the left. So as you scroll down, you get this animation here, bounce in. So it's got these built-in functions that work when you go into, for example, preview, and I'll just go to contacts, for example, and then go back to the About Us page. So that's how the animations work. As you're scrolling down, they just appear automatically based on where you're at. Very cool, easy to do. Love that animation feature. So live edits and text. Another awesome feature built in is this sections. So we find that there's clients that don't necessarily have the same skills that we do. So we want to use this functionality to add sections. And sections are great for pre-built content of a whole different array of different things. So if I wanted to grab a built-in promotion, here's one. I can just click on it. It's pre-designed, and then obviously you'd replace it with your own copy, and then from there you can um, publish it, and now you've got a nice looking design. Our system also has a whole bunch of, um, in terms of graphics and stock photos, you can do a whole bunch of it. We have, I don't know how many millions of photos are available, but they're all in the back end that you could be using as well, which is great. Let me show you one more section. I'm going to cancel that one. Another favorite section. There's a question that came in. Um, it's from Kat Van. So you pretty much cannot do all this editing with WordPress, correct? Not this easily. No, you can't edit WordPress sites out of the box. You have to like add a whole bunch of plugins, and then when you do, it slows everything down and it creates more vulnerabilities and holes, and it becomes actually more frustrating trying to edit a WordPress site with. So they do have a visual editor. What you're looking at is a visual editor, but it doesn't work as nice as what you're seeing here. It just doesn't give you the same full functionality. So I'll just add one more section. I'm clicking on the little plus sign. This one's cool if anybody's selling plans. I know that I saw Gary here on the webinar, and for the chamber, this would be a great way to start marketing some of the different levels of membership. You can click on the plans here, and it's pre-designed. Look how beautiful this is. And then just swap it out. You can change the background photo. You can, do whatever. Here, like I can add images. I can find free images for background photo. And these are the different plans. You can actually, our system allows you to do e-commerce if you upgrade your license. That was the other thing. The thing about our platform is that we give you a lifetime license because, again, we just don't want you getting caught up in all of the headaches of web hosting renewals. I've been in this industry since 1994, selling websites and doing web hosting. I am so glad that I don't have to do that anymore because our platform comes with world-class hosting powered by Amazon. You can't get anything better. And because it's on Amazon, it costs pennies. So in terms of the actual bandwidth and the hosting infrastructure, not the software and the support, but the actual bandwidth is so cost effective that we can give you a lifetime license and never have to charge any recurring fees ever again. Other than your domain name and email service, you're covered. So those are sections. Let me quickly add something else. I'll go into a new page. I'll create a page. We have page templates, and I'll go into a portfolio and just add this. I just want to show you this one thing here. This is a gallery, and the galleries are cool. You can do different layouts and designs. Jennifer's truly the wizard around our galleries. You can move them, reorder the pictures, change out the different layouts. You can do all kinds of neat things with our gallery tool. And again, just built in, don't have to pay anything extra for all of the cool features that are built into the system. It's awesome. Every time you publish your site, it automatically backs up a version for you. So if you publish your site 1,000 times, then it doesn't matter. I don't care how many. If you publish it 1,000,000 times, good for us, good for everybody. It saves a backup, a complete previous version. So if you ever were in a troubled situation and you needed some help, you just go back to the backups, hit restore. You've got your site back in 2 seconds in terms of its previous version. So there's a lot of cool things. Google Analytics integrates with it as well. And we have our own stats. So one other thing I'll show you in terms of integrations, you have all these widgets. The widgets are what bring to life all the content. Jennifer's going to show you some other cool stuff in a moment, but these are all these widgets that you can use. We've got a new one too, this copyright widget. I haven't even played with it yet, where it will change your year um, every year, like 2018. So anytime that when it goes to 2019, this will just automatically update by itself. That's a really cool feature, especially for us when we're managing a lot of websites. Yeah, Cat Van, no cost to restoring backups. You don't even need any backup software. It's already built in. The system is ready to go. It also comes with a complete blog platform, all part of the original license. So if you want to do some blogging, you can just add the blog. You can publish as many pages as you want. The blog is more of a I'm not going to get too deep into this, but it's a lightweight version of the main editor because people really just want to get in, write an article, and publish it and move on. So the blogging is actually a lighter version of the main editor. You can add text, you can add videos, you can add all the necessary things you need to do blogging properly and to use it for SEO. The other thing is that we did a presentation about search engine optimization last month, and our platform, we do a ton of SEO. Our platform was built for SEO exclusively. We have a great relationship with Google's algorithm, and we just simply had to do that in order to get ahead. Our sites are incredibly fast, and they have some unique mobile features as well that help with speeding up page, like the actual site progressive web app. This PWA piece is it's technical, but it basically preloads the whole site on a mobile device in advance, which is great. So as well, when clients move over to us, we got you covered. We use what's called URL redirects. So any old sites or pages that you had on the old website, if someone went to, for example, your homepage, like domainname.com/hello.html, we can reroute them automatically to your homepage or whatever page that went to. So that way you're not going to lose any previous traffic. You're going to avoid those 404 errors, which are really, really useful. Site icons are here. You also have the ability to edit on any different version you want. I can edit the mobile device. It's full editor in here. A little smaller, but yeah, you can totally edit any of these pages. The other cool thing too is that you can edit your website from your phone. You can literally log into our platform and edit your website off your phone. No problem. We got the whole thing figured out there. The last thing I'm going to show you, actually, you know what? I'm going to stop here and I'm going to let Jennifer show us her what she wants to show you. This is a new feature, and so Jennifer, I think what I'll do is I'll make you a presenter right now,
Okay.
and then you can show us the magic of one of the coolest, newest features on our platform. And I'll mute myself.
Okay. So one of the new features on the platform that we have is called the Connect to Data feature. And it's a really neat time-saving tool because it will seamlessly display your content throughout your website connected to one spot, which is in your content section. There's two areas, your business info, where you can store your phone number, email address, social accounts, and business address, as well as the business text area. So if you have an About Us section, company overview, or you can create your own custom area. So this is helpful for things like connecting all of your telephone numbers or address like the map, because you can just anytime make a change. This is connected data. So I'll show you how you connect to it. So anything that you want to connect, it can be a map, click to call, etc. In this case, I'll show you the text. You would right click and select connect to data. And then this will be your available list of all the data that you have stored that you can connect it to. So I made a new area called test content. I can connect to it. It takes a minute. Select done. And so anything that is put into this box will appear here. So if I wanted to make a change to it, in a few seconds, it will update. And now what I have added there has made the change. So, for example, this is already connected by doing the same thing. You can change the connection as well, but I've already done that and connected it to a phone number. So if I was to need to change the company phone number, for example, and you wanted to make sure that it was all over the site that it changed, if in case you'd forgotten where it was on a few places, this way, as long as you've connected that data, you only have to make a change to one area here, and it will automatically change anything that has been connected using that feature. And then you never have to worry that you haven't had the right information changed all throughout the site. So it's really, really, really neat. So I can just show you how to do the phone number here by right clicking, connect to data, and you can pick the phone number. Oops. Let's do a click to call button because those are really handy to make connected to the data. So these are buttons that work best on mobile. So when you drag it in, anything that it's dragged in once you change is not going to automatically change. But if you right click and connect it to that phone number area, now it will have the new number there with the 24 instead.
Very powerful, time-saving feature. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for demonstrating that to us.
You're welcome.
I'm going to take over again and continue showing a couple of more features, and then we're going to be wrapping up. We're probably going to go to about 10:05 Mountain Time, so we're a few minutes late, but that's okay. There's just one more feature that it's probably one of the best, at least one of my favorite. All right. So this is one of the coolest things you're going to see today, next to what Jennifer just showed you, and just generally the platform on its own. And what it is personalizations. And I'm not going to get into the integration side of the thing. Our platform integrates with everything, Zapier, in terms of through Google Sheets and through a variety of webhooks, and you can connect your data to anything in our platform. We're very open. We have some awesome functionality built in for integrations. That's just expected. But what I wanted to show you, including Constant Contact, you can hook any opt-in form that we have on our system into Constant Contact or MailChimp or other ESPs. So what I'm going to end with in terms of the demonstration, then I've got something special for you, so don't leave, is this personalization platform. This is something that probably cost us, I don't even know the dollar amount number, but it's one of those features that once utilized, you can really optimize your marketing. So what our platform can do is track visitors based on page rules. So you can create page rules that essentially deliver dynamic content to a user based on these triggers. So for example, a first-time visitor coming to your website, we can show them a welcome video, for example. So the rule is if the visitor is visiting for the first time, display a video. And so we're going to go and you can even edit the triggers. So we're just going to track based on visits right now. So I'm going to click next. I want this to show up on my home page because I want it to be an introductory video. And here's this like predefined video that's in here. So what will happen is a video will play to only first-time visitors coming to the website, and it will just load by itself, and that's personalization for a first-time visitor. So I've got them all here, and the other nice thing is that the system tracks the engagements related to these personalizations. If you want, you can incorporate a visitor nearby uh, personalization where it's going to track based on if they're on a tablet or a mobile device, where are they located. So we're putting in San Francisco. So if anybody's in San Francisco and they're on our actual web page, we can show them dynamic content. So let's say you're a dental office, they're on a tablet, it's it automatic. This piece here, it says give us a call. We would change this to. I just need to make that white. We didn't really do much design on here, but give us a call, or I can delete this if I want because they're on a mobile device. I'm probably thinking, you know what? Why don't you find us because you're nearby? So where's the map button? Here, let's see here. I can give them directions. The phone us is great, but if they're only, within a few miles away, then they can, I'd rather them find us. So we can put the map here. And using Jennifer's connected data, if you have your address in, then great. You can also use this to get the latest. Here, find us there. So this will appear automatically, this map, and I can have like a headline text or whatever I want in here. I need to spend more time doing this a bit, like design it better, but that's what Jennifer and the team do. But I wanted to show you that you can have a map automatically appear on their tablet or mobile device based on where their location is. This is huge. People don't even understand. Like only 20 to 30% of all websites have this, and it's usually um, really big corporations because they've spent a lot of money doing it. If there's someone coming back to your website, then you can display something different, like, hey, join our newsletter, rather than the video. Holidays and events. Here's something. Actually, before I show you this, the last personalization I'll show, or I'll save that to the end. But this one here, the off hours one's really popular because you have a situation where if you're running, like for example, retail or professional, services, you can automatically set this to reoccur every day, based on your office hours. And then what it'll do is it will show you a form saying, hey, we're not in right now. Please, fill out this form and we'll get back to you. So this would automatically pop up on the website every day at 5 p.m. if that's when you closed, so that you can capture a lead and speak to exactly their behavior where they're at. And this is the power of personalization. The holidays one is here, and you can make custom ones as well. Christmas is coming. Here's one. Happy holidays, by the way. So if the visitor comes to the site between December 15th and December 25th, you can go ahead and show them some specific, let's see what we get here. Yeah, we get a promo. So it's a holiday one, Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. This is a coupon. They can share it on social. So this will only appear, every year. And you can set all these up and forget them and just let them run. And then you can see how they did on the back end. So those are personalizations, and to me, that's just priceless. If you really utilize the platform for those functions, you're going to get huge value out of your marketing activity, and it's a big deal for us. We care a lot about the performance, not just pretty-looking websites. And so here's some other integrations that you can see. These are all some of the platform integrations that we have, and the video services, local services, so on and so forth. What we're doing as a year-end monthly active promo is if you buy any of our websites, like if you hire us to build you a website, our prices are they start at $2,500 for a full and complete website design. We will throw in the lifetime license for free. So you'll get that $1,000 license. That's what we charge for you to. It's either $400 a year. Why would you do that when you can spend $1,000 and get this platform for life? So we're throwing in the license. Buy a website from us. we'll throw in the license, and that's our promotion. Nothing here. I'm not trying to be aggressive and trying to sell you anything. We run these promotions. This is not exclusive for just webinar people. This is our public offering to the world. And I just sold one yesterday to a client that bought a new website from us and some consulting service, and so they're getting a free lifetime license, the whole editor, and access to making changes on your own if you'd like. There's no requirement for us to do them for you. And so that's our promotion. And if you are interested in having that, it's good until January 2nd. So if you want to take advantage, then you can connect with John. John will be following up with each of you. And in the meantime, before we close it out, I'd like to see if anybody else has any other questions. I appreciate the ones that have already come in. Anyone else have any further questions that they'd like to know about our awesome platform? We hope you enjoyed our demo. I'll just wait another 15 more seconds. If there's no other questions, then great. Does anybody want us to call them? Are they interested in learning more specifically about this promotion or talk about your existing website? Just let us know. We could happily do that for you. I can have John give you a call. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for spending some time with us today. Jennifer, appreciate it. John, thanks for joining us. And Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, everyone. And we will see you next year.
Bye, everyone.